Hello, everybody, and welcome to our final episode of the 411 of the 2020-2021 school year. Eric Folks, one of our Assistant Directors of Instructional Technology, is back to share some more updates within Schoology, as well as looking forward to next year in ways that you might want to incorporate some of the new features that Schoology will be implementing in the 2021 school year. So a lot of great stuff. We're going to jump right into that. And I do invite you to watch all the way to the end, as we'll show you ways that you can sign up for and learn more about Performance Matters, which we've talked about the last few weeks. And we definitely now have some dates, some times, some asynchronous courses, and some other ways that you're going to want to engage with that learning, whether it's at the end of this school year, so you're ready for next year. If you have some time this summer and you want to check it out, definitely there as well. And then especially when you get back from your summer break, you're going to want to jump right in to learn how to use that tool. So that learning is going to be available to you all summer long. And we want to thank you for being with us throughout this journey. The 411 is a resource that we started later in the year, but we're going to continue it next year, as we want to continue to be able to give some of these quick technical updates about the various systems that we provide for teaching and learning throughout Round Rock ISD. So thank you again for your time. Thank you for everything this year. And I'm going to turn it over to Eric, and everybody have a wonderful, wonderful, well-deserved summer break. Eric, take it away.
Greetings all. Welcome to week 4 of the 411. This first year with Schoology, we've learned a lot. In addition to learning Schoology basic functionality, we've learned that when we've been added as course admins to courses owned by others, to clean up our dashboard, we do not delete the course, we unenroll ourselves from it. Looking forward to next year, we will have options that provide more granular access to their courses, although you'll still need to be careful to unenroll from courses rather than delete them when you're ready to leave. Over the past year, we've also learned that Schoology's value as a student and parent communication tool is very dependent on how we use it. Based on feedback from Round Rock staff who also have kids in the district, we've developed a number of recommendations for ensuring students and parents are aware of upcoming work and deliverables. Don't worry, we'll review all of these when we return in the fall. Students and parents often organize their work around what I call Schoology's big 3 tools. 1, the built-in calendar, which can be viewed by month, week, day, or course. 2, the overdue section, which can only be viewed from students' course dashboard located right next to the recent activity. And 3, the upcoming section, which can be viewed in the course dashboard section or from within individual courses shown here. How do we help students and parents stay organized and on top of deliverables by using these big 3 tools for assignments? Once we return and parents have their parent join codes for fall courses, have them sign up for the parent email digest in their Schoology parent account. More information on that can be found in Schoology support or at this case-sensitive URL. 2. Once students are in their courses, have them enable notifications for each of their courses. This too is in Schoology support, or you can use this case-sensitive URL. 3. This is the big one, which can affect your course materials. As a teacher, do not use any of the following for assignments or deliverables. Updates. Updates should be used for announcements and reminders, but not as a primary mechanism for communicating a deliverable or assignment. They don't show up in the big 3 tools. Google Form links. We all love Google Forms, but do not use them for assignments or deliverables by just sharing a link to them, by putting them in the Updates Announcements section, or within Schoology pages. These will not show up in the big 3 tools. Schoology pages don't have a due date option, so don't put assignments or deliverables in them, as they won't show up in any of the big 3 tools. Assignments containing links to a Google form. The completion of the Google form by itself will not work as a submission for the assignment, which means the assignment will appear overdue unless students create or upload something else in order to submit the assignment. Lastly, all course materials must meet the following conditions to display in the overdue area, to generate notification emails, or to be included in the parent email digest. They must have a due date, be published and visible to students, have submissions enabled and not locked, and have a category assigned. Taken together, these strategies will work to enhance communication between teachers, students, and their parents. A couple of things are going away for next year, which you're probably already aware of. First, Eduphoria Aware, which is being replaced by Performance Matters. We're excited about Performance Matters, as students will be able to take these assessments right within Schoology, and teachers will be able to view Performance Matters advanced analytics for these assessments. Second, the paid version of Big Blue Button is also going away. This is also known as conferences. More information on the free tier versus the premium tier of Big Blue Button can be found in Schoology's support documentation. While the free version of Big Blue Button will continue to be available next year, you'll probably want to use Google Meets, as it now has many of the Big Blue Button premium tier features that teachers need, including breakout rooms, which can now be pre-assigned, interactive whiteboards called Jamboards, which now include version history so you can see who's contributed what, and a host of other activities you can incorporate into your teaching. Looking at Schoology's roadmap, we can enjoy or anticipate a number of releases, updates, and improvements for next year. Assessment item banks already arrived late this spring. You can create these from within the My Resources section. Another functionality recently enabled is assessment item feedback, which you can provide to students in the form of text, audio, or video. The elementary user interface is scheduled to be released towards the end of May, but without draw and draw-on functionality, which will come later in the fall. Assessment item random pull is also coming in the fall, as well as assessment rescore. Looking forward to next year and year 2 of our Schoology implementation, we are excited at the possibilities and what lies ahead. With each student having their own mobile device and access to a powerful learning management system like Schoology, students can now have anytime, anywhere access to learning materials. This opens up new possibilities for student-centered planning, instruction, and learning environments. We have an opportunity for true personalization, a closing of gaps, and an improved shared ownership of learning with the students themselves. Teachers can provide remediation and extension opportunities like never before. Through the use of pre-recorded video and audio in Schoology courses, teachers can be in more than one place at a time, working with students, providing just-in-time clarifications on common misconceptions, and reteaching difficult-to-understand concepts. Need to hear that again? Rewind and play again. Need to hear a different explanation for this from another student who thought about it and figured it out a different way last year? Click here. Schoology provides opportunities for true personalization through individually assigned materials and the use of completion rules. Intrigued? More information on completion rules can be found in the Schoology Help section. Now is the time to think big about the experience you want your students to have next year. Having their own devices already instills a sense of ownership in the learning, but we can foster that sense of ownership and build upon it through student-centered design in Schoology. Looking for a thought partner in this effort? Contact your campus ITS when you're ready. For now, you're so close to closing out the year of COVID. Thank you all for everything you did to support our kiddos during this crazy year. You are very, very appreciated.